Hello and welcome back to Shakespeare. We are working on the sonnets, and today we've got Sonnet 96, which says, "Some say thy fault is youth, some wantonness. Some say thy grace is youth and gentle sport. Both grace and faults are loved of more and less. Thou mak'st false graces that to thee resort. As on the finger of a throned queen the basest jewel will be well esteemed, so are those errors that in thee are seen to truths translated and for true things deemed. How many lambs might the stern wolf betray, if, like a lamb, he could his looks translate? How many gazers mightst thou lead away, if thou wouldst use the strength of all thy state? But do not so. I love thee in such sort, as thou being mine, mine is thy good report." So this is another one where a lot of the experts presume that he's speaking to the fair youth about various things, though it could just be listener and speaker. But Shakespeare is saying here, some people say that your problem is that you're young, some people say your problem is you're too horny, sorry, but other people find those things to be charming. So a lot of people are drawn to you because of the bad things that you do and the bad way that you act, being sort of young and frivolous and stupid some of the time. And he makes a comparison saying, even a really cheap jewel that the queen wears is thought of as being higher in value because the queen is wearing it. So the same as the way that you're running around sort of being a jerk, everybody thinks that that's charming because you're so beautiful. And then he brings in another simile, another metaphor, another image where he talks about wolves and lambs. And he's like, just imagine how many lambs a wolf could catch if the wolf could look like a lamb. How many people can you catch and lead astray being as beautiful as you are? Like if you really set your mind to it, you could mess with a whole lot of people. And then in the last two lines, he's like, but please don't, because, since I love you so much, if you're running around doing bad things, that reflects badly on me as well. So Sonnet 96, once again, like leaning into the fact that the fair youth or the listener is maybe not the greatest person in the world, even though maybe the most beautiful person in the world. And Shakespeare, or the speaker, is still very much in love with the fair youth and tied to the fair youth or the listener, and wanting the fair youth to be a little bit better than he is. But one thing that I find particularly interesting about this poem, most of them have a rhyme scheme of A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G throughout the sonnet. But for this one, we've got A, B, A, B, and then it feels like C, 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 which to me, when I read it, it quickens the pace of that section. And I'm not entirely sure what that is about. Maybe it's supposed to drive the point home even more, to have 4 consecutive lines basically rhyme with each other. We've got queen, esteemed, seen, and deemed all right in a row. It makes it feel more poemy, a little bit more urgent, a little bit quicker, or something like that. And that's when he's talking about the jewel on the queen's finger. Yeah, so interesting. That's Sonnet 96, just an observation. If you noticed anything else about it, please leave a comment down in the comment section, and I will see you tomorrow for Sonnet 97. Mwah.